Welcome to Module 8, Choosing the Right ESA Flight School. Choosing a flight school is perhaps the most critical financial and professional decision you will make in your aviation career. Today, we are moving beyond the marketing brochures to establish a definitive selection protocol for professional pilot training standards, specifically within the EASA framework. To evaluate an academy effectively, we look at it through three fundamental lenses. The three pillars. First is the regulatory foundation. Is the school legally empowered by EASA to get you to the finish line? Second is hardware capability. Do they have the fleet and simulators to support your progress? And third is the human element. Who exactly is teaching you to fly? We will break each of these down in detail. Let's start with the regulatory foundation, which we call the approval shield. Think of EASA certification not just as a permit, but as a three-layered protection for your career. It ensures your syllabus matches exact European requirements, guarantees that safety and maintenance are under constant oversight, and most importantly, it provides the legal recognition required by every major European airline. Never take an academy's word for granted. Use this verification flowchart. First, demand their official approved training organization, or ATO, certificate number. Cross-reference this with the National Aviation Authority database. Crucially, check the scope of approval. If they are only approved for a private pilot license but are promising you a commercial career, that is a major red flag. You need to see approvals for 8 PL integrated, CPL, and instrument ratings. Moving to the hardware, we need to look at fleet vitality. A school might boast 30 planes, but if only 10 are airworthy, you will face delays. We look for an optimal ratio of 1 aircraft for every 4 to 5 students. We also prioritize glass cockpit availability. Training on modern electronic flight instruments is essential. Learning on old analog dials only to unlearn them later when you move to a commercial jet is an inefficient and costly path. Your training hardware should evolve as you do. This fleet progression arc starts with single-engine piston aircraft for core aerodynamics. It then moves to multi-engine piston planes, where you learn to handle complex systems and asymmetric thrust. Finally, you transition to advanced simulators for multi-crew cooperation. A top-tier school must have the right balance of all three to ensure your training never stalls. When it comes to instructors, balance is key. Junior instructors are often recent graduates themselves. They are highly relatable and excellent at teaching fundamental maneuvers. However, for advanced phases, you want the veteran pedigree, retired or active airline pilots who can teach you the real-world decision-making and mentalities required in a commercial cockpit. The ideal learning zone is a mix of both. As you tour schools, stay alert for these crew alerts. High instructor turnover usually means poor working conditions, which leads to a lack of continuity in your training. Similarly, if there is a massive line of students waiting for a single simulator, your progress will grind to a halt. Finally, be wary of any school that is vague about their specific ESA appendix approvals. Most schools fall into one of three archetypes. Legacy airline academies offer the highest quality and best connections, but come with a premium price tag. High-volume factories are efficient and have large fleets, but often suffer from high turnover and bottlenecks. Boutique schools offer a personal touch and great ratios, though they may lack advanced simulator hardware or direct airline pipelines. To simplify your choice, use the Academy Quality Index. This is multiplicative logic, regulatory rigor times fleet capability times instructor pedigree. If any of these values are low, the entire result, your pilot readiness, suffers. If a school lacks EASA approval, the total score is 0, regardless of how fancy their aircraft are. All three pillars must be robust. Before you sign any contract or pay a deposit, run through this final checklist. Verify the ATO scope, calculate the actual student-to-aircraft ratio, audit the simulator wait times, and look at the instructor mix. Once you've completed this standard operating procedure, you can move forward with the confidence that you've chosen the right partner for your aviation career.
Dreaming of flying across the world? Not just India, but Paris, London, Dubai. An EASA license is your passport to global skies. Recognized in 31 countries and accepted by airlines worldwide. Train in Europe with modern aircraft, multicultural exposure, and the world's highest safety standards. And yes, you can always convert back to DGCA if you choose to return. Confused about costs, universities, or visa process? We're here to help for free. Hurry! Click the link below to register for your free one-on-one consultation today. Limited seats available. Your global cockpit awaits. Worldwide.